Despite Obi'S presence at Redemption Camp, Adeboye keeps numb over 2023 election. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, failed to make comment on the 2023 election amidst the presence of Labour Party LP presidential candidate P2B at the Redemption Camp. Newsella reported that the introduction of P2B at the church service on Friday night was greeted with loud cheers from the congregation as it took a few minutes to preach to the overjoyous crowd of under control. Amid a loud ovation, the lady who introduced Obi said, "It is Jesus we are celebrating." However, when Pastor Adeboye mounted the podium, some of the crowd waited in anticipation for the man of God to comment on the 2023 elections due to the presence of Obi, but he rather focused his attention on the sermon. Adeboye recently revealed the reason he has never voted in any election in Nigeria. Speaking during a sermon on Sunday, Adeboye said the reason he has never voted was that he does not want to be biased and unjust to any of the candidates. The popular cleric said that all presidential candidates are his children and all the political parties are well represented in the church. He, however, encouraged his church members to register for their permanent voters card and ensure to vote for any candidate of their choice in the 2023 general elections. Believe you me, with only this piece, I would say him, with only this piece of, encouraging members to vote, fine. But there's something I want to correct. Do you know that if they said in the presence of a good man, evil thrives, then that good man needs to be questioned. Now, it is his own decision, but coming out to say you do not, this thing is a civil responsibility. Like this, voting during election is the only duty. Number one duty, then secondly, you pay your tax. You understand? And I'm trying to wrap my head around, when other things come to, you follow the law, you don't break the law. But number one, you are going to vote during the election. Number two, you pay your tax. It's like you're disobeying. Yes, sincerely. That is his own school of thought. But I want to tell you, if you are not a solution to the problem, definitely you're a part of the problem. If you are not among those who are coming out to say, I'm not saying you should come out and say this is who is going to be voting for. You understand? But you cannot, or come out to say, vote for this particular person. But the fact that he himself is not voting and thinking he's doing right by it, sir, this one, follow, you need to participate. Like I said, if you're not part of the solution, you are definitely a part of the problem. Alright, so sorry to say this, you might likely be among the people that put this country on this track if you refuse to participate and speak the truth about the country predicament. How do you expect God to act? This is where I'm going to come in and say, this is what I talk about when we say, God will take control. This is why I'll keep drawing our mind that yes, I don't want to sideline, no matter how I am not going to sideline. I'm not in any way sidelining the place of God. But we humans, God will not come down, get PVC and vote for us. Now we will still do the work. See our own part, we must play it and play it well for God's names to be glorified, as in for God's will to be done. That is just it. Just like you're looking for a job, you're looking not just for a job now, you're looking for a very good job. And you're seated at home. You don't go for interviews. They call you. How you go? You sit down for your house. No, say the interview. People will call you. They no be. You can't. You have to step out of your house. You have to even go to 1, 2, 3 interviews, even 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 10 before you be able to say, okay, you get the kind people will be safe and call you, no go. But this one, you just you're not going. You have to go and find out. It might even be that's okay, fine. You might get there, and it might not even be the job you're looking forward to, or maybe it's not the kind of job you're looking forward to. But do you know whether your colleagues, your people who are also wanting to get the job will give you a link to another one? You meet people. So, in other words, in summary, what I'm trying to say is, Uncle Sergio, this one you did not get it right. You not voting in election, not even him not speaking. Him not voting in election is the problem right now. But him coming out to, I know he's trying to play safe. That is what I know. That is what he's trying to do. He's not making any comment so that tomorrow they know will come hold them. But yet he is intent to vote. You cannot tell people do this when you don't do this, because even as parents, if you are a parent, if you have a child, your child will not do what you say. They do what you do. That's why sometimes, that time that one was small, you see them, they start acting mama and papa. Okay, I'm the mom, I'm the dad, I'm the child. That is it. They will not do what you ask them to do. They're going to do what they see. So you have to live by example, sir. All right. So you should speak out to back Obi because he's the only one in Nigeria contesting. And if you have backed him and he didn't perform, it is you people that be saying Baba Adeboye forced to be on us and autorshipping the politic, especially if God didn't ask you to say or do something. God is not emotional. No. We are not even saying he should back Obi. I'm not even saying he should back Obi. That is not what they are saying here. They are saying that he at least to come out and what's it called? No, me. The part I'm taking in this particular comment is he should come out and vote. You can't tell people vote and you will not vote. To me, it makes sense. Sincerely. All right. The congregation share was enough as Adeboye should remain neutral. He's not supposed to vote either. For what? No. And this type of thinking is what has kept Nigeria as where it is. So he's not supposed to vote, but Islamic clerics are supposed to go and cast their votes. Make we know start with when we go finish. All right. This is a man of God to the core. He will never exchange the author of God with politics. He lives after Jesus Christ to the core. All right. Let P2B keeps running from one church to another. Only foolish pastors, mostly Igbo pastors, condemn him. Yet many of the Christians will still vote for Tinubu. Okay. Your own 2 cents. Nigerians were suffering today because there's 70% of illiterate without common sense. How can they give a guy supporting APC the conditions Nigeria are today? Or is it Atiku, the same Fulani man? Fulani was killing innocent Nigerians because their brother is in charge. With 96% of their politicians are corrupt. All the political parties are supposed to come from the south if they do not have evil agenda. But they were fighting to continue after Buhari. If you guys are not fools and illiterate, how can you support the same Fulani men? The worst thing is coming when you guys choose another wrong candidate like Buhari. That is when many of you will run off another citizenship. If some lucky persons will still survive these killings when terrorists took over power. Okay, this is my own 2 cents. We should make sure we vote for the right person. You that are telling people to vote, ensure you also vote. Do what you preach. Practice what you preach. Rule number 1. All right. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.